Big news in the banking world. Wells Fargo's brokerage unit has just opened the door to Bitcoin ETFs for selected wealth management clients. Looks like traditional finance is catching the crypto wave. Right on, Bitcoin enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. Starting off with some breaking news, BlackRock to launch Bitcoin ETF in Brazil this Friday. It's just tomorrow and we're going to see this soon. Bitcoin is about to close its highest monthly candle ever seen in history. Also, just in, Wells Fargo and the Bank of America's Merrill are offering spot Bitcoin ETFs to wealth clients, and we're going to discuss it a little bit later in the video as this is our main topic, but let's go through some other quick news. Big breaking news, Bitcoin is now worth more than the economy of Turkey and, by the way, Saudi Arabia as well. Also, just in, as Bloomberg's intelligence Mike McGlone says, Bitcoin is designed to go up, but now it is becoming an alternative currency of the global basis, and we already understand that. Michael Saylors goes with, it's very rare that you find a technology that solves every rich person's problem and every poor person's problem simultaneously. How many trading sessions can BlackRock continue to flow $200 million into Bitcoin before they reach a 1% allocation of current AUM? 495. That's just 2 years straight every day. Buyers are getting exhausted and the buyers are continuing to buy. Also, as we already said before, Bitcoin overtakes Saudi Arabia's economy, as this is just the start, as it will slowly continue overtaking every other one, as it already overtook Meta, it already overtook Russian ruble, it already overtook economy of the big countries such as Turkey and Saudi Arabia. That's crazy. Breaking news, Wells Fargo and the Bank of America Merrill are pushing Bitcoin ETFs to clients. Just pretty soon it's going to be dropped and we're ready for it. If you're a Vanguard advisor, your company protected your clients from a 50% gain in a month in a Bitcoin ETFs. What would your clients do without you? My retirement plan at work has limited choices and Bitcoin ETFs is not one of them. The only way to get those funds into the Bitcoin ETF before the halving is to leave. Choices are there, one of the guys says on his comment. Okay, let's go for more. Breaking news, Bitcoin paused the second straight daily reversal, falling 7% in a matter of hours after hitting 64,000. And between 10:30 a.m. ET and 1:30 p.m. ET, Bitcoin erased nearly $90 billion of value. However, this time around it wasn't due to the Coinbase coin outage, and Bitcoin was less than 9% away from a new all-time high this morning. Then we saw a sharp reversal followed by a quick move below 60k. What's happening with Bitcoin? As it paused the 7% reversal in a matter of hours. Let's write in the comments what do you think on this situation. Since 1st January 2023, Orange Coin made 278%, which is Bitcoin, and Yellow Coin, which is gold, made only 12%. I even rounded up. Bitcoin is the apex predator of sound money. I really feel for gold bucks. I suspect this divergence gets much worse this decade. Also, Wells Fargo opened spot Bitcoin ETF trading to clients. The spot Bitcoin ETF movement is gaining enormous traction in such a short period, and this is attracting more institutional investors into the ecosystem. Wells Fargo, latest to join spot Bitcoin ETF trading, the brokerage unit of popular American banking giant Wells Fargo, has started offering its customers access to spot Bitcoin ETFs. Upon request, the service is only available to eligible selected wealth management clients with a brokerage account, as the Bank of America Corp's Merrill Lynch has also jumped on the wagon, offering its traditional investors exposure to the Bitcoin via spot crypto ETF. Notably, the groundbreaking flows that a nascent niche recorded in the last few weeks has played a part in a growing traction, as just yesterday BlackRock's iBeat registered 612 million inflows, and this was after the same spot Bitcoin ETF saw an inflow of 520 million out of the total 577 million inflow recorded by all the Bitcoin ETFs on Tuesday. And on February 28th, all the spot Bitcoin ETFs witnessed a net inflow of 673 million. A senior Bloomberg ETF analyst James Seyfarth noted that this was the largest inflow that the industry has seen since the US SEC greenlighted the product in January. And in terms of trading volume, the spot Bitcoin ETFs are equally performing excellently, with BlackRock leading the pack by a large margin. TradFi players recognizing Bitcoin's potential. The latest development from Wells Fargo and Merrill Lynch underscores the growing interest of investors in Bitcoin and in the recognition of this demand. It also suggests that these organizations are keen on providing their customers with diversified vehicles for their financial investment portfolio. By delving into this ecosystem and providing investors access to Bitcoin ETFs, these traditional banks are also keeping pace with the evolving investment preferences of their customers. As for Bitcoin, which have been growing exponentially in the last few days, and this marks as a significant milestone. So, growing adoption of Bitcoin and its derivatives is gradually paving the path for the legitimization of the flagship cryptocurrency as well as its integration into traditional finance. And meanwhile, BlackRock has expanded its spot Bitcoin ETF offering to investors in Brazil. The trading for BlackRock IBIT in Brazil will comment as of the Friday, March 1st, 2024, as the Bitcoin ETF will be traded under the ticker IBIT39 and will be listed on the Brazilian stock exchange B3. Seeing that BlackRock has achieved this feat, other spot Bitcoin ETF issuers are likely to consider the move as well. Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs around the world. The US economy and its dollar has enjoyed relatively strength over the past few years. While Bitcoin remains shy on its November 2021 all-time high in US dollar terms, it has already breached record highs in local currencies in many markets around the globe. So the US dollar index is ahead 10.7% since November 2021, meaning many currencies across the world have lots of value. And among the countries where Bitcoin has hit the new highs in the local terms are economic powerhouses like China, Japan, and the UK and India, as well as developing markets like Argentina, Turkey, and Egypt. So the US growth has remained exceptionally strong compared to Europe, as the UK and Japan, which has supported the US dollar, Aurelie Barthier, an analyst in Nansen, wrote in note to CoinDesk. However, this is the less clear going forward, as we have seen a series of weak consumption and housing data in the US. I see the DXY linked to the crypto prices through the intermediary of the rates channel. And Japan has been a particularly weak case, with a 24% decline in the yen, meaning Bitcoin hit a record price in that country, while before this week fireworks that saw Bitcoin prices soar. So that's what we got here. Next up, Bitcoin miners maintain stable holdings despite halving anticipation. And despite the Bitcoin's price ups and downs, miners held on to around 1.82 million Bitcoins in February, staying stable. The upcoming halving even spurs miners to sell more Bitcoin to make profits before block reward drops, as companies like CleanSpark, Riot, and TeraWulf are gearing up to hand over reduced profits by cutting costs. Amidst the significant price fluctuations, Bitcoin miners have managed to maintain stable holdings throughout February. Despite recent sales triggered by Bitcoin price surges, miners' reserves remain consistent at around 1.82 million Bitcoins, according to data, and the stability is notable given the considerable outflows from mining pools to crypto exchanges amounting to approximately $40 billion. Halving spurs activity, but reserves remain unchanged. As Bitcoin's price surged above 52,000 on February 26, miners sold at least 40,000 Bitcoin, marking a significant move in response to market dynamics. However, despite this activity, miners' wallet reserves on February 28 showed only a marginal difference from the beginning of the month, standing at 1.8 million Bitcoin compared to 1.828 million Bitcoin compared to 1.827 million Bitcoin on February 1st. So that's kind of all the information we got on today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more daily updates. See you in the next one, and peace.